What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of Bait It. Today we have the one, the only, Andy Milonakis.
Oh, I thought you were going to say clown. Now I feel special.
We also have Anything for Views.
Hi, my name is Jeff.
Oh, that's so annoying and lame. And our special guest, this is kind of awkward to call him our guest, is Colossal is Crazy.
Yep. Thank you for having me on. I'm glad to be a guest on my own fucking show.
AKA the new Anything for Views. Why are you even here?
It used to be your show.
Well, I mean...
This episode... Stop! I gotta get this right. I can't fuck this up this time, okay? This episode is sponsored by Mack Weldon. For some fucking reason, last podcast, I kept calling it Mark Weldon, and I did it the whole goddamn time, and not one of you corrected me.
Well, we didn't get a script. You just said I'll do it. That's your autism flaring up.
There's somewhere there's a Mark Weldon in the world that got a lot of good free promo.
Did you still get paid?
Anyhow, Mack Weldon is the company with the amazing underwear, all right? Because listen, there's all this like shitty type of underwear out there, and you go through it really fast. Dude, if you put money and effort into getting some quality underwear, like Mack Weldon, not Mark Weldon, Mack Weldon underwear, they last you forever, and they let you, they breathe, you know what I mean? They keep your junk nice and cool. Really, really amazing underwear. Go to MackWeldon.com/beta or /Keemstar. I can't remember which one's what because I think they changed it. But try both of those to save yourself 20%. And not only that, if you don't enjoy the underwear, right? You don't like it, you can return it. They give you like a 30-day trial or whatever. It's quality underwear.
Just mail it to Keemstar. If you don't like it, just mail it to Keemstar. He'll fucking sniff it while he goes to bed.
That's ridiculous. No, I won't. Also, they don't just have underwear. They have like sweatshirts. I have a really, really nice Mack Weldon sweatshirt that I got from them. And I know I've talked about this before, but it's blue. Maybe I'll tweet out a picture of this sweatshirt, but it's dope. It's got like a fleece out. Fleece is the wrong word. It's like
I think that's enough. I think
velvet.
We get it. We get it
at this point.
Velvet.
Like
Mack
that's
Weldon,
enough for the
not
promo,
Mark Weldon.
I think. Like
it's not enough. It's not enough. If you had
enough.
this sweatshirt, you would fucking love it. Ladies and gentlemen, MackWeldon.com/Keemstar or Bait It. Not sure which one. Let's get into it.
Well,
Colossal, how the hell have you been?
I've been doing good. Yes, I've got my own podcast now. It's called Catch 33. Go subscribe.
Whoa!
Yeah,
we don't like
Kick 'em
self-promoting
off.
assholes in here. Sorry, man.
Wait,
He
is
asked
it
me
your
a
own
question. He
podcast,
asked
or
me
are
a
you
question. He
splitting
asked what I
it
was doing,
33% with
and
the
I've
other
been doing
guys?
this podcast with Tommy C and Dead on Dave called Catch 33. Subscribe.
Oh, those other two assholes? No, I'm just kidding. That would be good drama, though.
I heard it. I heard it was shit.
I actually
you haven't
quite
even
enjoyed it.
listened to it yet, Keem. But the reviews,
I
have been mostly positive. To be fair.
No.
I thought it was like the episode was like a 7 out of 10.
No,
they're cocksuckers. I quite enjoyed the first episode. I felt like what's that guy? Dead on the Army. Dead on Dave. I think he needs.
You're going to cut that part out, I think.
No, that's a joke.
No.
That's a joke. Come on.
No, we can't.
Come on.
Why would you?
You want to stir this shit up like every single time.
Yeah, but
I find it very
think-
crazy. I find it very crazy, Clown, that you want me to cut shit out, all right? But when you and Tommy were here, when I wanted to cut shit that was bad, or I said something inappropriate, and I was like, oh, that shouldn't air, you motherfuckers went on this big censorship.
Well, there's a big difference. There's a big difference between cutting like 5 seconds.
Fuck you. You
and like
want
an
to keep
entire
it.
episode.
You want to
And as
keep
it
it when you
happens,
like
as
it.
transpires,
You want to
cut
fucking
out
keep it when you
7
like it, and you
cut
want to
out
throw it in
7
the garbage when
episodes
you
out of the
don't
21
like it.
Re-recorded, and you can't cut out 7 seconds. I think that's a big
It's
difference.
all a matter of perspective. It's
a lot
all a matter of
happens
perspective.
in 7
Clown.
seconds. You
and
bust
7
a nut in
episodes,
7
yeah.
seconds. You could kill someone in 7 seconds. That's an
No,
important 7 seconds.
I missed
that's
this,
kind of
guys.
irrelevant.
I missed this Keemstar back and forwards with.
But wait a second.
Colossal. This is nice.
Yeah, that's
actually,
because what Keemstar and I had on the old beta was much better than what you guys have now. That's why.
Yeah, screaming.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah,
what about
screaming
the fucking
over each
show?
other.
What about the fucking show that you got over there with those fucking talented hacks that just want money?
Well, you haven't even
come
listened
on,
to it
dude.
yet.
Let it
You haven't
let
even
it
listened
go,
to it yet,
Keem.
No,
Just
wait.
let it fucking go.
Let me say something. Can I say something? Okay, I thought the new Catch 33 was good. It was entertaining. You guys were exactly guilty of everything we did. We just, spoke about you for 45 minutes, and, that was mostly Keemstar's fault. But you guys did the same exact thing, and I know you had to address it because it was your first one, so I understand. But you guys were, giving a shit about doing exactly what you did for 45 minutes.
I don't believe I ever complained that you talked about what happened with Baited on Baited.
Really?
No, it was mostly Tommy.
Oh,
and
okay.
Dave.
Who gives a fuck? You know what? At the end of the day, who gives a fuck?
Let me tie this up. Let me finish this. I'm just gonna re-elaborate. Is that the right word?
No.
I haven't spoken to Tommy directly after the whole thing, but listen to what he says. Sometimes we tweeted each other. No. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I hope you die in fucking Seattle, bitch.
I hope I die here too. But I think he handled it very adultly. I think I handled it
adultly.
Adultly, is that the right word?
No.
Either way, it's one of those things that I just want to, not talk about anymore because it's giving me cancer.
Clown, what I want to know is, what do you feel like? Like how? I mean, for me, it was a crazy change in my life when this happened to me. How exactly do you feel now that you're a father?
What, you're a father?
Are you trying to make a joke like I've inherited Tommy? Is that what you're
yes,
trying to say?
because you adopted him. You adopted him.
I thought he was coming out real serious.
I just seen recently. Stop. I just seen recently where Tommy got into a little feud with Klostoff on Twitter, and guess who came in? Baseball dad. Klossel is crazy. Fucking comes in defending his little boy. It was ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous.
Well, I wasn't really defending Tommy, but rather more like attacking Kozdev because I think he's a bit of an idiot.
Whatever.
Keemstar, didn't you say?
Can we stop talking about this?
This is getting really repetitive.
No, this is a different subject. You don't know about it. Listen up, because you don't know anything about it. Maybe you should just listen to.
I'm listening.
On previous episodes, Keemstar, of the Beta podcast, back when we were doing it, and back when it was much better, you said.
Why do you got to keep saying that? That's so insulting to the new host.
I'm joking. I'm joking. Come on.
Yo, first of all, fuck you, clown. Like, I don't understand why you're even on podcast. Shouldn't you be in a library somewhere, like sipping brandy? Like,
I'll be honest, Andy. You look more like a little old lady librarian than I do. I think you suit better
you
than that.
You reused that joke, but that's okay.
Well,
I'll give it
come
to
on.
you.
I've got to because library. But what I was saying was. Back when we were doing
Clown,
Baited.
Can you say laboratory one time though?
Can I just say that back when we were doing Baited,
laboratory. Say
you said that you stand up for your friends no matter what. So even if I was defending Tommy, wasn't that all I was doing?
I know, but why would you be friends with someone like that?
You're actually saying that? Like, why would I be friends with you?
No comment.
Why would I be friends with Leafy? Why would I be friends with Grade A Under A? Why would I be friends with all these other people?
So moving on, Clown, could you say lavatory?
Lavatory.
Oh, I just came.
I don't see how that's funny. What's the meme? What's the joke?
No, he's got to say it a little bit more like
a British wank.
You want him to say it incorrectly?
British
Lavatory?
No. When he says the word lavatory, it's the most stuck up. It's the most stuck up.
Well, yeah, he definitely belongs
in
Downton Abbey.
We call it toilet as well, but it's more polite to call it lavatory. So that's what I call it.
That's the one I want to hear.
You remind me of a 4-year-old in kindergarten laughing at a Chinese accent. Like I don't get the joke.
Oh, this is coming from the guy that eats people's fucking hair.
Yeah,
that's
funny. That's funnier than what you're getting at here.
Tattoos.
That's way funnier than what
you're
getting at here. I don't get the joke. What's so funny?
Well, first of all, you're Australian, so the accent really isn't much of a change to you, or it doesn't sound that really odd.
It kind of is. It's only on the opposite side of the world.
It's a very heavy change.
But when he says lavatory to me, an American, it just the way he says it just sounds so fucking.
There's no such language as American, Keemstar. I just want to point that out.
yeah, there is. Of
you come to our country, you gotta learn American.
America sounds something like this, American. Man. You know what I'm saying? It's like full-fledged America.
Americans voted for Trump. We voted for Trump for a reason.
Donald Trump gonna change
make
his
American
planet.
great.
By the way,
Can we talk about something relevant? Why the fuck are we talking about this gay shit?
what do you want to talk about, Chad? What do you want to talk about? This is the second time you got frustrated with the conversation. Go ahead.
What happened this week? Let's talk about Twitter. What interesting? Actually,
I was gone.
Let's talk about something. I got a bit angry about something. I said this morning. I was like, people like Ricky Berwick, and what's that Indian guy with the beard? What's his name?
I have him blocked.
Keemstar?
No, not Keemstar. No, I don't know. But
that's just
racist. There's just heaps of people that jump into other people's subtweets with like gay videos, and I feel like it's ruined videos on Twitter for everyone else.
Okay, so
yeah, as long as they're funny, do it. But I just want them to be funny.
Let me better explain this so the audience understands what the fuck Chad is talking about. Okay, so if you're a known person on Twitter, somewhat popular, right, and you put out a tweet, right? Ricky Berwick or a bunch of these other really smaller YouTubers or whatever you want to call them, they respond with Twitter videos, all right? No matter what the tweet is, you could be like, hey, I'm going out to Dave & Buster's to play some video games tonight. They'll respond by saying, oh, Dave & Buster's is so much fun with a fucking tongue flip or one of these other bastards, right? Now, the reason why they do that and the reason why they sit on Twitter all day responding to your random tweets that you put out there is because when people look at your tweets, they see the first response is from them, and they are gaining followers and gaining fans by spamming replies to everybody on Twitter. Like Ricky Berwick tweets at Clown, me, fucking anything for views, PewDiePie, fucking H3H, like everybody. Anyone that tweets that's popular, he responds. And a lot of these other people are doing it as well. So I started blocking them. Now, Ricky, I kind of give him a pass because I've picked on him.
Because he's disabled?
Well, I pick on him for being retarded and disabled, like publicly, and then I kind of feel guilty about it, like I went too far, even though I don't think I really have.
So when someone comes out the public and says you're bullying a crippled boy, you can say, no, it's okay because I didn't block him.
Exactly. Wait, where the fuck is Clown?
Also got kicked. You back? He got kicked.
Oh, shit. What happened? We're bringing him back. Okay, Clown, you there?
What the fuck happened?
I have no idea.
Can we start?
He tried to kick you from the podcast.
We're not starting over. We're not starting over. I didn't kick you.
All right.
I don't know.
It was kind of like what happened with the podcast, really.
What? Shut up.
I made that joke. I already made that joke, but it's
shit.
kind of like, I don't know, man. Maybe you guys would work if like Keemstar, as long as the egomaniac Keemstar had the power, he could just kick you every time he got fed up with your arguments, and then you could come back in again. You could regroup your thoughts.
Yeah, well, this is why I didn't want to fucking do it on Discord.
I didn't. Clown, I didn't kick you. I swear.
All right, I don't know what happened. I
don't know what happened, but I did not kick you. And if
we could probably cut that part. It's not a problem.
Well, it's fine. It's fine. We don't need to cut anything. We could just everyone keep recording. But my point is like,
okay,
what would be my motive for kicking you? Like, I wasn't saying something that where
All right, he believes you. He believes you.
I believe you. I was just making a bit of a joke.
He was making a joke.
All right, great joke. I'm dying over here of laughter.
It's kind of like how you take everything a bit too seriously, Keem. I think that's always been your problem.
I don't.
And you go on a tangent on Twitter with Twitter videos.
I don't.
I remember Baited Podcast episode 3. You got really kind of like aggressive just because I was calling you a rat on Twitter so many times, and I think it kind of escalated. And I guess it's kind of one of the reasons why the old Baited ended as well. Like, you do take things to heart, and you kind of like don't think before you act.
Clown,
and I've always attributed that.
I was making a point that you were
reasons.
like harassing me forever, and then threatening to try to like put some video out calling me a fucking pedo.
Right. Well, we both confirmed that was not the case, was it?
Well, it was.
No, it wasn't the case.
It was the case.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I was never
you
going
were
to
shopping
this
around.
part, which
you
is
were
why
shopping.
I never made it public, and I never made the video about it.
You were shopping around a video
kind of
of a
history.
naked girl with a DJ Keemstar sign on her chest. You were trying to say that she was.
It's the same clip. No,
you were trying to say that she was 15.
Grade A Andre used in his video, and the same clip that I believe Joey Salads.
Right, you were trying to say that she was 15, and somehow that made me a pedo.
No, I wasn't. That's not true.
I don't. Wait, why are you guys so fucked up in the head? Like, okay, Keem, I get it. Like, he's surrounded himself with drama, and that's kind of like his whole shtick. But Clown, you're like an intelligent, well-spoken human being. Like,
sure.
Like, why are you so fucked in the head? I don't understand.
He's got a
head just by defending myself. I don't think that's
it's not fucked in the head. He's just got a big ego like Keemstar.
There's just this
I have an
crazy,
ego. Is that
there's
what you're
this-
saying?
Clown, you do.
that's
Clown, everybody knows you got an
You
ego.
guys have massive egos. You guys fight
In
with
what-
each
in what
other
respect?
so much.
In what respect,
I don't know any
Chad?
respect. You guys just go at it all the time like it's a dick measuring competition.
I'm just saying, like, give me an example
Well,
by what you mean
Right
by that.
now,
Because
right
my-
now.
what
my-
I'm trying
my
to say,
thing-
no, I'm just making a few jokes against Keemstar. I'm not really attacking him. I'm just kind of discussing with Keemstar
Yeah,
what
but
happened and kind of
I
defending
don't
myself a little
understand.
bit, and that's all it was. That's not ego.
I'm better than
Okay.
you, Clown, in every
That
way.
is ego.
By the way, that was
so
just
that
a
we
few
can
jokes.
distinguish
Get over
By the way,
yourself.
that's just a few jokes. It's just a few jokes. It was just a few jokes.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay,
that
okay,
statement
okay.
was
Let
just
me-
a few jokes.
Every time we say something, it's like it's just a
Okay,
joke.
all right. Everybody talks over each other. Let me just fucking finish my thought. I just don't understand, like, trying to come from a logical standpoint. I'm not saying this to attack you,
Sure.
but you're a well-spoken, intelligent human being. But I don't understand why you even associate with people and get into internet drama.
You mean
because it
associate with
kind of,
people like
goes-
Keemstar? Is that what?
Yeah, well, like
What the
Keemstar,
fuck?
like
Can't we
like
say the
people-
same thing?
No,
to you,
not
Andy?
piece of shit.
no, like, okay, yes, like Keemstar, like
Why do-
anyone
Andy,
on the internet,
why do
like,
you
like,
associate
Understand.
yourself with Keemstar?
like create the
Don't,
drama
don't,
that
don't
you
you
do.
see how
okay,
that's
so I
inherently
associate.
hypocritical, Andy? By every stretch of the
No,
imagination.
because I associate with Keemstar, right? I'm a part of this podcast, but my drama level of like how crazy I get on Twitter, like I'm pretty laid back. I'm kind of like an observer, and like to answer Keemstar's question from earlier, like why do I watch all this stuff? Why do I watch like Tommy's like live streams and your Catch 33? To me, I'm like an observer.
But you find
and
it
I'm like a
entertaining,
pretty-
right? That's why you watch it.
See, to me, it's entertaining to watch, but to be heated and to be like so like, you know, I think Keemstar's fucking blood pressure level is like insane. Like the guy needs to fucking get a massage every day because he's about to burst a fucking
Thank
blood
God
vessel.
your mom's
and,
here.
And you get. Oh, stop.
Gone with the mom
And-
jokes.
but
Gone
Clown-
with the
but
mom
Clown,
jokes.
This is
You
another
come-
case of you trying to meme.
Hold on, let me just finish my thought, and then you guys could talk as much as you fucking want.
Yeah.
Clown seems like a more logical, laid back kind of dude, and I just don't understand like his level of like the level of drama that he can put out and how heated he gets with Keemstar. Like I'm just surprised. Like it kind of goes against your personality a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Andy, let me explain a bit. Let's ignore for a moment the kind of hypocrisy of what you just said, because you are involved in this yourself. You're not just a conscientious observer, if you want to call it that. You are a part of it. But
As far
hang on.
as drama, yes. As far as the drama, yes. I'm a part of this podcast. But as far as like the heated screaming at each other drama, I'm not. That's not really my
I
style.
mean, do you hear me screaming in this call? I'm not screaming.
When you're talking to Keemstar, you are. Yes, you are.
Very,
You guys
very
are screaming
rarely.
over
And there
each
was
other.
only
That's
one
all you do.
episode on the podcast that
you
ever
don't have
happened.
to call it screaming. You just talk very loudly.
Okay, I'm a hypocrite. Okay, go ahead.
A little bit, to a certain extent. But ignoring that for a moment, you find all this drama stuff entertaining, and it is very immature. Like, of course it is. I know that. But it is very entertaining to be a part of and to watch for the viewer, if you want to consider yourself a viewer.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
and
You
as
did
long
not
as
just
you-
say that, you
Hang
son
on,
of
let
a
me just-
bitch.
let
If
me
you
just
gave
finish.
a fuck about
Let me
the
just
viewer,
finish.
you
Let me
never
just
would have
finish
left
what I'm
baiting,
saying.
you motherfucker.
Let me just finish what I'm saying. I think
Keemstar is
as
mentally
long
insane.
as you understand that it all is a bit of a joke, it's all a bit immature, and you can appreciate that, then you can enjoy it. But just understand that and know that it's the internet. Don't take everything so seriously. You know.
Okay. I would love to picture you in an attic somewhere
Hey,
reading
Chad,
Moby
Chad,
Dick,
Chad,
like sipping
Chad.
on some Grand Marnier.
I have this
Yo,
naked girl, right, with colossal fan signs over her chest. I'm gonna put out a video. I'm trying to put out a video to prove that Colossus a pedo. It's just jokes though. Don't take everything so serious. Don't take
Well,
everything.
can I just
don't
say?
overreact to that.
I never
Don't
did that.
overreact.
I
to
never
that.
did that publicly. I never made that video.
Why did you come to me saying that?
Shut the
what
fuck
the fuck
up.
You want me to
I
do
was
with it?
using you for an example. You fuck. What the hell?
Nah, dude, you're
Keemstar.
trying to pass it on to me
Keemstar,
like I was
your
going to play it
problem
off
is
well.
you're in love with everything you say. You need to stop being in love with every single word. That
I don't
comes
even
out
know
of
what
your
that
fucking
means,
mouth and
Andy. I don't
realize
even
that
know what the
you have to
fuck
be-
you just said means.
Well, why don't you fucking reflect
I
on
need
that?
to stop
Why don't
being
you
in love with
reflect on that and
everything
try
that
to
comes out of my
understand what that
mouth.
means?
Okay, so wait. So are you saying that
Yeah.
that at no point Do I say stuff that I regret? At no point do I say stuff that I don't like. What
No,
what?
I mean, dude, it's talking about being in love with your point of view, okay? When you listen to somebody, if someone critiques me, you know, I try to take it to heart. I try to reflect and be like, maybe they have a point. It's very hard to get through your thick skull that someone else can have a point against you or about you.
Andy, I'm sorry, but you're literally asking me not to be me. Okay?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
because
that's
if you
kinda
weren't you,
strange.
you might be better.
All right. Well, if I wasn't me, then I don't think anyone would watch this fucking podcast.
No,
With Keemstar, you kind of have to embrace what he is.
He's not asking.
You kind of have to embrace what Keemstar is.
Sorry, you finish.
And if I hadn't, then I wouldn't be a guest on this podcast today. What Keemstar is, and I think what the majority of the public know by now, is he is a chronic fucking narcissist, very much in love with himself. He is a complete cunt. Like, there is no denying it. He's done some cuntish things. And he has this tendency to be a little bit manipulative. And that's what I will say for
That
Keemstar,
is not
based on
true.
all
None
the
of
time
that
I've
is
spoken to
true.
him.
None of that is
Well,
true.
that is my opinion.
You can say that. You can say that's not true, but when there's like heaps of people coming to you and saying that, you're just like, no, not true, not true. I know several people have told me this that know me personally.
Keemstar is a fucking mob boss. He
Not
would have
true.
been an excellent mob boss in like some mafia somewhere.
You know, I like
He
why
pulls all the fucking
the
strings.
fuck?
And
First
it's
of
all
all,
subconscious manipulation, and he tries to like affect things, and like everything is got.
I'm
like, an
pretty sure that
objective,
this is
like an
manipulation
ulterior
right now,
motive.
Clown. I'm pretty sure you're manipulating everyone into thinking somehow I'm like some evil mob boss now.
I don't
Like, what the
believe
fuck
giving
is
an
this?
opinion is. I don't believe giving an opinion can be attributed to manipulation.
Colossal. I did this
it does.
show to entertain my goddamn viewers. And you did this show, I thought, to entertain our goddamn viewers, and you fucking left them. So
Well,
I
I
might
mean,
love
I
myself,
didn't, because
and I
I
might be
said,
a
and I believe
narcissist,
I said
and I
this on
might
the-
think
on
that
Twitter
I'm
at the
fucking
time.
great, but I also think that my fucking viewers are great, and you don't give a fuck about them.
That's not true. I actually said at the time on my Twitter, and you can go back and find the
I
tweet.
think he's
it'll
got you
still
there
be
on that one.
I said I was doing this for my own entertainment, and that has always been
So
the case.
who? Then you're a selfish cunt.
That it may be a little bit selfish, yeah. I don't deny
Okay,
that.
so you're selfish. So you
little
can
bit,
say,
yeah.
"Oh, I love myself," but you literally are just selfish.
I mean, primarily for
least I'm
myself.
not
If other
selfish.
people like it, then
At least
great.
he can
but I
own
do
up. At least he can
primarily
own
for
up to
myself,
it,
yeah.
though, right?
I do admit that.
Does it feel better knowing that he can own up to it and say, like as Andy was saying, he can reflect off of it and better himself, whereas you're just like, nah, not true. You just denied
Chad,
it
Colossal
every
is crazy. Is the most laziest person I know. He doesn't put out content like he should. I've been yelling at him because he's
Where'd lazy
lazy.
come from?
I've been yelling at him since I've known him to put out content, to work harder, to fucking actually care about what he's fucking doing. You just made a statement that he's actually going to reflect on it and better himself, but he just made a statement saying, "No, I'm doing this for myself," and doubling down. So, Chad, I think you need to start
I did
listening
not
to
say,
people.
I did not say. When you say I'm doing it for myself, this is one of the problems. I'm doing it for my own entertainment.
Right.
That's what I said.
Right, your own entertainment. So that is for yourself. It's the same thing. But Chad just
Kind of,
doesn't
but-
listen to what you're saying, and he goes, "Oh, he's reflecting and trying to." You're just making up a false narrative.
But
We
there's-
just
there's like a-
right
there's
now,
like a
right now,
secondary
Chad.
part
If
to
you,
it, Keemstar.
but I don't understand. What is the secondary part? Go.
The secondary part is, yes, I'm primarily doing it for myself, in for my own entertainment, but I hope other people enjoy it, and yeah, I am doing it for their own entertainment as well. You know,
Not really.
So there is a secondary part to it. I am.
Clown,
I'm just telling you, honestly.
clown. If
This
you
conversa-
cared,
this conversation
clown,
is
if,
just
no
going
shit.
over my head
Clown,
right
if
now,
you
so-
cared about the fucking viewers, you would put out more fucking content. God damn you.
I do care that people like the content. I do care about that. I want them to be entertained.
Yeah, but why is it, dude? You upload every 3 months. You
Yeah,
fuck.
it's because, as we've
Well,
said
according
many
to
times,
Clown,
I've
this
got
podcast
other
is
shit
only going to
on.
last 6 episodes, so we have to prove him wrong just for the sake of proving him wrong now.
We're going for 7, boys.
Yeah, let's go for 7 or
We're
8.
going for 7.
Anyhow, I did this fan meetup over the weekend, and this dude tried to fucking fight me.
Oh, I love that video. That was fucking awesome.
That was great.
That was fucking awesome.
I did a fan meetup in Kansas City, and I did it with like 3 days' notice, and fucking, I was super excited about it. All of a sudden, on the weather, they're like, "Oh yeah, fucking ice storm's coming," and they're showing B-roll of when it happened, like in 2002 or some shit. And there's fucking cars like skidding off the road and shit on the news, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this is what's gonna happen during my fan meetup." So UMG was supposed to come out to it, and they had like this gaming rig like inside of a big truck and stuff, and they were supposed to bring it out, and they canceled on me. So they're like, we can't come because we don't want to smash this, $200,000 rig or whatever. I'm like, okay, that's fair. But I'm going to go to the fan meetup regardless. I don't want anyone risking their life to go to this thing. So guys, please don't come. But if you're just going to be stupid and come anyway, come, right? Well, anyhow, the weather wasn't even that bad. Fuck the weatherman in Kansas City. He can suck a dick because he was totally wrong. The weather was fine. And to my surprise, because I was expecting 50 to 100 people to show up, 500 people in this fucking place, dude. I walked in like a goddamn... It was ridiculous, like a fucking superstar. This MILF comes up, and there's footage of this somewhere. I think Overt has it. He's another YouTuber for Call of Duty. This fucking MILF grows... I shouldn't call her a MILF. She was just this older lady. She grabs me and latches on me and wouldn't let go. And it was like, get off me. She was trying to get some selfie as I walk in the door.
Oh, you were enjoying it, Keem. Don't lie.
No, I didn't.
Oh.
If you watch the video, you can see me like very awkwardly trying to push her the fuck off me.
Did she take her dentures out when she sucked your dick?
No, but she offered me her daughter, which was really creepy because her daughter was like,
oh, dude,
16,
you should have fucked
15.
both of
There's
them.
the Keemstar exposure.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah, right there. I was about to say that.
Oh, fuck yourself. So anyhow, we set
Mother
this
and
up. We
daughter.
set this up, and I'm doing autographs and signing, and there's just so many people there that the line like wraps around the building within the building, right? And I'm doing autograph signings and pictures for about 2 hours, right? And all of a sudden, this fat fucker is there, and he just starts going off on me. He goes, Keemstar, how does it feel to know that you picked on people with cancer? Did you know that my grandmother died of cancer? You're a really horrible person. What did you do to that poor old man? And blah, blah. And just start basically doing a live Keemstar Exposed video at this fan meetup. And I go, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your grandma's death or whatever for cancer. I was just joking or whatever. And he just keeps going on and on and on and on and on and saying this stuff over and over again. So after
is this the video of the guy that kept nervously pulling out his phone every time you confronted him, was like looking at his phone and not at you?
Yeah.
Is
So
that
basically,
is
he
that
had
the
notes.
fat guy that looks like if you fused me and Chad together as a human?
Right. So he had notes. Like he was looking at his phone, Chad, because he had notes, right? So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, I need to get this guy out of here. There's still 100 fucking people behind him waiting to get autographs and stuff, and he's holding up the line. So he goes, these people need to know about all the bad stuff you've done. And I go, okay, well, come up here and tell everyone about it, right? I invite him to come up on the stage to tell everyone. He doesn't fucking do anything. So I'm like, that's it. He's saying I'm the worst person in the world. I'm sorry, but if I seen the worst person in the world, I would hit him. If Hitler came up to you in a bar, what would you do? Fucking kill him. I'd kill him.
Buy him a beer.
I'd suck his
I'd
dick.
kill him so he can't kill any other people, right? This dude was saying I was the worst person alive, so I walked around the table, put my face right next to his and said, do something. Of course, the little bitch doesn't do fucking anything. He just keeps on running his mouth. So I was like, all right, bitch, well, let's come outside. Step outside. As I'm going outside, because there was a fire exit right there, and I'm inviting him to come out with me, right? He goes, I'm going to call the cops. And everybody busted out laughing. Like, what the fuck is he going to call the cops for? Because I invited him to come outside with me?
He's probably not mentally stable. You should have just offered
I don't know
to
why
buy
I'm
the guy a
surprised
drink.
it's fucking UMG convention. You get
Just
all sorts of
You're
news.
Yeah,
You're
first of all,
obviously
don't go
gonna
to
get one
Kansas.
SJW.
Second of all, don't do the obvious. Just go up to someone who yells at you and be like, "Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way."
And
Can I
and
buy
then
you
they'll
a
be
beer?
like shattered, like.
So
what
anyhow,
do I do?
I came...
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, instead of doing the obvious, you know?
Well, I was being nice to him at first, but then he just wouldn't stop.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do. And what I learned from this, right, is because I actually came back in and I was like, okay, bitch, you're not doing anything. You're all talk. You're just a bitch. And then he walked out and got booed, right? And what I realized after this, if I do more fan meetups in the future, I actually need security. And I know that sounds stupid, but I really do need security because there should have been someone there to just take that guy and get him to leave.
Tommy would have done it. I'm sure
And
Tommy would have done it.
You
I'll be
don't look like
security
you could
for you.
fight your way
Yeah,
out of a wet
that'll
paper
go over
bag.
well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was the joke.
No
Thank
problem,
you.
dude.
Self-deprecation 101.
Chad's a
I'm a
big boy.
fucking
I'm
fucking
sure he'll
pussy
be-
when it comes
he'll
to
be willing
fighting
do it.
people. As soon as I'm confronted by that, I'm like,
Oh, really?
Unless he's fighting Pokemon, then he's really good.
Speaking about pussy, Chad, why the fuck
I
are
don't know.
you
We're on the
grabbing
couch, and I
Chubbs'
was just trying
pussy?
to think of Twitter videos because I'm in Seattle at the moment with Sky Does Minecraft. Chubbs, Brad does banter, Sia, and we're just chilling out. We've been filming a few skits. We're at the office at the moment, and I want to bring this up because I'm on a podcast and all, but it feels really weird coming from filming with like the other guys, my other group of friends, in like backyards and at rental houses and just fucking trashing them and spending like days cleaning up, to this like professional studio where they walk in, they're like, we need you to sign this non-disclosure form, and you know, if you need cameras, there's a camera room there, there's a prop room there. If you make any mess, this person will clean it up. You need a tea or coffee, you just go to her, she'll go down to Starbucks and get you a drink. It's like, what the fuck am I doing here? It's like, yeah,
it's quite the step up from meeting insects.
So I'm really grateful to Adam for bringing me out here and kind of experiencing it. I feel like it's also, yeah, he's a great guy, and I really feel like it's given me like, I didn't really have that motivation to film because I felt like I had a really high standard to live up to. But I mean, if I'm filming with Chubbs and Brad does banner, there is no fucking standard. So I feel.
So Colossal, when are you coming back to Beta?
Is this a public invite, Keemstar? I don't think I am.
Yeah, when are you coming back to Beta for real?
I don't think I can.
Well, I'm gonna say now. I don't think I'm gonna be doing it forever. So you wanna take?
Yeah, well, that's why I said seven episodes.
No, 8. No, you said
yeah.
6. We're gonna make 7. We're gonna make 7. All right.
Just to
and then I'll be
wrong.
like, hey,
all right.
Yeah, and then you can tag in.
Chad, once Chad gets his first check, he's gonna be like, let's do 50 episodes. I'll do a signing bonus.
Clown, let me tell you something. You know how many fucking messages I get a day saying I just want to see Keemstar and Clown fucking go at it? You know how many fucking YouTubers tell me this bullshit? All right, that's what people fucking want. All right, you could go over there and say, oh, my Catch 33 is getting a great response. Well, guess what? Dude, there's 250,000 subscribers over here and only 40,000 subs over there, which means that you are in a bubble. The people that went to sub to you were your fans to begin with. What do you think they're going to do? Talk shit about the goddamn podcast when they're fans of you to begin with? You know what I'm saying? You're in a goddamn bubble.
It's such a terrific loss. It really is, Keemstar. But unfortunately, I've got to pin most of the blame on you for it happening.
No, it's your fault. God damn it, you left.
Look, we can probably just agree to disagree on that one if we don't want to talk about Beta. But I think I had good reason to leave the podcast, and we can leave it at that.
Because you adopted a money whore?
I think there was a lot more to it than that. I had an agreement with Tommy that if you tried to kick him, then I'd go with him.
You had a gay bond with Tommy.
It's not,
and you're just
not gay by any stretch.
You're too nice.
Tommy came to me when we started the podcast, and he was
I'm
very worried about Keemstar kicking him, which, by the way, was kind of going on. And Keemstar, answer this question. If by the fourth episode, would you have kicked Tommy?
Yes.
Right. So that's why I made this agreement with him. It was to protect him because...
Why? Why though?
Because it was only fair to Tommy.
You're being too nice. Why would
understand like the background to it? Tommy was getting a considerable amount of hatred.
What do you mean fair?
He got plucked from with Keemstar in the first place. This is when he was the most hated man on the internet. So when Tommy came on, Tommy lost.
Yeah, but
Tommy lost friends.
You were a someone. You were a someone when Keem picked you up. You weren't just plucked from this needle in a haystack.
Sure,
like,
but
hey, I like
so,
this guy. Let's
Tommy
chuck
lost
one after
friends
4
over it.
episodes.
Tommy
Keem's
gave
like
up a lot for this podcast. You know, there was more to it than you think.
Well, good riddance to those fucking friends. They're not true friends.
That's a very good point, and I'm sure he'd say the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But Clown, let me make a point.
Can I just finish?
Yeah, let me make... hurry up.
But what I was saying was there was more to this than just simply, oh, Tommy gets a great shout-out. That's fine. That's all he needs. You know, there was more to it than that. So Tommy was very worried about what he could say to Keemstar, what he could do, and he was basically... going to effectively be Keemstar's fucking dog, which I'm sorry, but he kind of put himself in that role anyway, even with this agreement that I would go with him if Keemstar tried to kick him, and that was the only agreement. If Tommy walked of his own volition, then I wouldn't go with Tommy.
Did I tell you? Yes, you did tell me that, you lying son of a bitch, Clown. You told me if Tommy leaves, you're going to leave. That's exactly what you said.
No, that is not what I said.
And I go, no. Yes, you did. Yes,
no.
you did,
it was just,
you motherfucker.
It was just if Tommy got kicked. That was it. If Tommy went of his own volition, I wouldn't go with him.
Nope.
No.
Nope. Tommy said, I'm going to quit unless this episode airs, and you said, yeah, I'm going to go with him. And I said,
like
wait,
this
Clown.
scenario, there was
There was
different context to it because obviously you had done stuff to me as well as Tommy, and it was on and on and on. There was the 33.3% thing. Then there was this fucking critical
I'm gonna
podcast.
move. Let's move on. Let's move on because I want to get back to this Tommy thing. Right? You said that Tommy made sacrifices to be in this podcast. That's bullshit. Tommy had 1,000 subscribers. He lost 2 friends.
It's not all just about
that weren't even
subscribers.
his friends because he did the
I know
podcast.
this is very difficult.
Yes,
to
it
explain
is.
to you,
Yes, it
Keemstar.
is.
No,
When you
but
have
he gained
nothing,
more than he
when
lost.
you have
He
nothing,
gained more
when
than
you
he
have
lost, didn't
absolutely
he?
fucking nothing. All right, you got nothing going on. You're doing live streams and you got 20 people watching. That's it. And now all of a sudden you got thousands of people watching, and your channel goes from 1,000 subs to 36,000 subs. 36,000 subs. There is no way that you lose.
See, this is where we
You
this is where
kept
we
acting
fundamentally
like-
disagree because you equate everything with numbers. Like everything is numbers: subscribers, money, views.
Yeah, but
But
I feel
in
like
the
Tommy
maybe
does
YouTube
too,
industry,
though.
and
I feel like
I keep
Tommy
saying-
does
that's why I
too.
keep
yeah, it
saying
is.
to him, he's
In the
becoming
and
the next
he
fucking
does, and he
Keemstar.
brings it
That's
up
one
all
of
the time where he goes,
Well, yeah, and I think maybe okay.
he
hold on, let me
always-
get one thought out.
yeah, right, yep.
Okay, I think you disagree, Clown, but I think Tommy would agree that he gained more than he lost. Maybe you disagree with that because of your values.
That is
but
not
I
what
don't
I
think
said.
Tommy
That is
would
not
agree
what I
with you.
said. But if he was kicked by the
It's not
if
what
he was
you said,
kicked
but
by
it's
the
what you
third
portrayed.
episode, which Keemstar has admitted to, then obviously he would have lost more than he gained. Would you say that's fair?
How? He had fucking 6,000 subs by then. What are you saying?
I'm sorry, but
Clown,
5,000
I cannot
subscribers.
stand the unrational.
I'm sorry, but 5,000 subscribers does not equal the amount that he lost in return.
It is 5 times the
You
amount
are
of what he
quick. My
had.
numbers-
5
you also-
times.
5,000
Imagine if
subscribers.
you're playing
You
the
also
fucking.
need-
Imagine if you're playing the stock market, right? And you buy fucking, let's say, Disney on Ice. I don't know why I used that for an example.
That's
For
your favorite.
$1.
Listen, if I was
for
Tommy, I could tell you
$1.
what my-
And now Disney on Ice is worth $5 a share. That is an insane profit. An insane profit. Why do we talk like numbers don't matter? Why do we talk like there's not fucking numbers to back up to calculate
This is
to
what-
understand?
I'm not
what
saying
this
numbers
is?
don't matter, but they
And
aren't
This is
everything.
what it is. It
Keemstar.
put him on the map. It put him on the map. So it put him on the map. It put him on the map.
in YouTube and Twitter and any online social media or any kind of content creation website, numbers do matter. That's all that matters.
Not all
is
that
numbers.
matters. It matters, but not everything. It's not everything. It is not everything.
Well, it's the majority, isn't it?
If it was
if I look at
everything,
my sub count
if it
one
was
day and it's
everything,
gone
then the
down,
You know
shit
what?
is
Okay,
fucking done
listen,
something
listen,
imaginable.
Clown,
we can equate
Clown,
the
Clown,
fucking
listen,
worst
Clown,
YouTubers
Clown.
with massive amounts of subscribers.
Also-
They're the
Let me
best.
say one
They've
thing.
Let me
succeeded.
please say one thing.
See, I don't rate
One
those,
thing.
those YouTubers.
Let me get one thing in. Okay, Clown. Do numbers matter?
Yes.
They do matter.
Yeah.
Okay, they do matter.
Do they matter more to Tommy than you?
Yeah. Now they do. Yeah.
Okay. So it put
you say
him.
might come in the next
So it put him
Keemstar,
on the
right?
map, and it mattered to him, and he has a new fan base for it. That's why I think he gained more than he lost.
He did now, but
Also,
at the time,
But
he
Clown,
didn't.
but numbers
I
aren't,
hate to- I hate
numbers
to-
aren't the most important thing, correct?
They're not. no.
Okay, then why the fuck did you ask for another 3.3% then?
That's so fucking
That
not
is
true.
that is not.
Why did you ask for
God,
another
we've gotta go back to
3%
this.
then?
What I asked for was an
not the
equal
most
share.
Yeah.
Oh, God, why are you asking? Why
I
am I
hate-
being
I hate to-
answered? Why am I?
Wait,
why am I
listen,
being asked
shut
a
the fuck
question
up,
and then
Keem. Shut the
at that
fuck
point
up.
You fucking screaming.
Shut up. I need to elaborate as well. You said after by the third episode, I had to backtrack. He would only be at 6,000 coming from 1,000. Do you know how much growth he gained from carrying on about how he left Baited? You know how much growth he had from that like ripple effect from leaving? He would have still had that from leaving Baited podcast. He still would have carried on about
Yeah,
it.
because it put him on the
What did I
map.
just say? I just said that numbers
Exactly.
aren't everything.
No, they're not. But they
they're
matter
fuck-
to him
they're
a
the
lot,
majority, though.
And there's not anything
It's
wrong
like
with
you
it.
walking into a store and it's like, oh, do I feed my family a decent meal for the week? Or do I pig out on
Can I-
sweets for the next couple days?
It's not all about money. It's not all about views. It's not all about subscribers.
It is if you want it to be your job. He said yourself, I want to be YouTube famous. He says this all the fucking time. And to be YouTube famous, you need numbers.
I'm telling
Like,
you what I
to-
think. This is what Tommy thinks now. I
Well,
don't
this
agree
isn't-
with him there. But that's kind of very
Yeah, well,
Keemstar thinking.
we're talking about what Tommy wants, not what
Yeah,
you
we're
want.
talking about what it means
Well,
to Tommy, and you
no,
have
we are
a
kind of
Yeah, we're
completely
talking about what it means
opposing
to Tommy.
view.
You're saying why I wouldn't have left with Tommy, right? This is all about me leaving.
Oh, that
with
was
Tommy.
Kim. That was
This is-
Kim.
this
That was
is
Kim.
getting-
That was Kim.
I'm
This is getting
confused
very
because You're all
confusing.
asking me very different questions.
This is
but
getting
now
very confusing.
Keema's asked. Okay, but okay,
No,
yeah.
no, drop it,
now
drop it,
Keema's
it
asked
doesn't
me about
matter.
this
It doesn't
33.3%
matter. Drop it, it
thing
doesn't-
and said I asked for 3.
I mean, listen.
It doesn't matter now. See,
I'm sorry. You're right.
Numbers don't matter.
It isn't unfair that you're asking multiple questions and it's hard for you to answer because no one's letting you answer. But let me just say this, okay? Let me just end with this, all right? Mm-hmm. When beta ended, I was upset with Clown. Clown was very much upset with me. We were both upset, all right? We together built this amazing podcast with all you amazing viewers, and we hit some crazy heights that we never thought this podcast would ever hit. And because of all kinds of shit behind the scenes, this podcast ended. And I was upset. And I know Clown was upset. The one person that was not upset was Tommy. Tommy rushed to go start up a fucking live stream to milk in any fucking pennies, any dimes he could get from the drama that was going on. And that is the reason why I wanted to kick Tommy from the 4th episodes, is because I saw this guy for who he was, a snake. This guy didn't have really the care or the passion for the show, or the care or the passion for our viewers or for the co-host. All he cared about was growing himself and making money himself. I seen him when the podcast ended fire up the live stream and act like he was going to be homeless. Now, did he say those exact words? No. But I saw him, milking it, right? Oh, I'm out of a job. What am I going to do? Like, I saw him manipulating our own fans, trying to get them to donate to him. And they fell for it. They were donating to him like crazy, during the beta ended drama, thinking that this guy was going to be homeless. And this was the exact reason why I didn't want to work with him anymore. You got to understand that I just came out of this crazy thing with Grade A, Under A, and fucking Leafy and being backstabbed, and I didn't want to work with anyone that would use me ever again. And he was using us, Clown. He was using us from day one, and he wasn't grateful for what we were doing for him. And if he was grateful, he would have never said anything ill will about me, because I gave the motherfucker, Jesus Christ, $700 in cash, $500 for equipment, and a fucking YouTube career. If he was grateful, he would never say anything ill about me. All right? So that is why I didn't want to work with him, is because I saw him as a person that would never, ever be grateful for what I was doing.
Well, I disagree with a great multitude of that, but you're very very welcome to come on Catch 33 and explore that with Tommy if you want.
I will not. I will not.
What? So I can come on your show, but you can't come on mine?
I will not come on your show. I will not give him any more.
Will you not
attention.
go on the show because of Colossal or because of Tommy?
If Tommy's
Obviously,
not there, if Tommy's not there, I'll come on your show. I'll tell you right now, but I will not give him the time of day. He is blocked on Twitter.
I'm giving you the time of day. Is that not fair?
Yeah, you're giving me the time of day because we mutually respect each other. I do not like him.
Well, I mean, it would be mutually respectful to me if you came on my show with Tommy. I mean,
and I apologize. I apologize to you, Clown. But you told me this, Clown. You told me that you can't return back to Beta because Tommy will be upset. Correct?
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Okay,
I think
well,
it would be
that's
very
one of the
unfair on
reasons.
him.
So it goes both ways. All right, I'm not going over to your podcast because he's there. Period.
Well, I think it's only fair that if I come on yours, you come on mine, type thing. It's kind of a
but you don't have anything against us. He has something against Tommy. Like,
I'll tell you what.
Well,
if Tommy gives me, let's see, what was it? 800? Was it 800 or 700 in cash? How much did I give him? I can't remember. When he was poor and didn't have a job, whatever it was. Okay, let's say it was 700. All right. 700 plus 500, that's $1,200. If he could give me $1,200 and let's split the subs in half, 15,000 new subs on Dromler, all right? $1,200, 15,000 subs on Dromler. I will consider us even. I will consider us even.
You know what he's sounding like right now? A mob boss trying to get his debt back.
He fucking is. It's all about numbers and money, and it's like insane. Like, we're never going to agree on that. It's just a bad way to look at it.
You got to understand how he treated me, right? And how he used me, and how he used the ending of Beta. Like, you should be offended about his actions when Beta ended. Him fucking firing up that live stream to bring in the pennies. That should bother you, Clown. I'm sorry,
but what you did bothered me a lot more than what he did. I'll be honest with you.
I understand, but what you did bothered me as well. But listen, we're not talking about me and you. We're trying to put that off to the side and.
Oh, I've already forgiven you for all the bullshit that you pulled. Yeah.
Well, I haven't really forgiven you. Trust me, I remember. But I'm just.
Oh, you're a cunt. You're a fucking cunt.
I'm staying in the good graces.
You're a fucking cunt.
Fine, I've forgiven you. But listen, Clown. Okay.
Oh, now he
that
forgives you.
should bother you. How he acted. That should bother you. Chad, would that bother you?
My name Jeff. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. Everything.
Okay.
No.
Quit trying to be the cool guy. Go fuck yourself.
Everything you said about Tommy, I agree. There's a few things. Tommy, I just think you're sorry, Colossal. I think you're babysitting Tommy a little bit too much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he's
not
your adopted son.
Looking out for a friend is not babysitting.
Oh
I'm sorry.
My God, a friend.
Yeah, he's a friend. What do you want from me?
Have you heard that saying? Have you heard that
you would
saying?
rather me be more friendly with you, Keemstar. Like, let's be best friends.
Co-
but
Why
Colossal-
would you be
Colossal
friends
as
with
well.
somebody that would stab
Have you heard of that
He would
saying
stab
that
you in the
says don't go
fucking
into
back.
business with your friends?
Oh, well, what the fuck are you doing on the Beta podcast then, Chad?
I'm not friends with these cunts.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I don't. Even
We
like
don't
Chad.
get in the DMs after every bed and go, oh, so how was your morning this morning? And Keem's like, oh, I had a lovely tea and watched the
That's not
Snowfall.
what we
Fuck
fucking
off.
did either. Come on.
Well,
listen.
So you and Tommy are friends? That's what I'm
okay.
saying. You and Tommy are friends.
Everybody,
and
all right.
you're in business
Everybody
together.
has
It's obviously-
flaws. Everybody has flaws. For whatever reason, Colossal has a hard on for Tommy, and he's gonna be loyal to him.
Yeah, you've
I
got a
can't-
massive heart.
It's
I
not
think
a
that's
fucking
the
hard
problem.
on.
No, but dude, listen,
guys said
I
the
said
same-
hard.
Everyone
I said
said the
hard.
same thing
It's
for
actually
Leafy, and
disgusting.
people said the
It's
same
actually
thing for
disgusting.
I'm
Keemstar.
paying you a
And
compliment.
actually, Keemstar,
I'm
Keemstar made a
just
tweet to
using
me
a
yesterday.
stupid word.
I miss our talks on Skype and shit. And like instantly, the replies were, "Are you guys in fucking love? Like, is this Brokeback fucking Mountain?" You know, we were getting all that shit. So. Look, it really doesn't matter. I think when you're friends with someone, people equate that to like dick sucking and like
Well, dude,
blowing each other
I
off
was-
and all that fucking goodness.
No, but you actively restricted your own career to defend him.
It was the
though.
right thing to do.
This is a little bit
Yeah.
more.
It was. I don't give a shit. I don't give. It's not.
No,
my,
it
and
wasn't
firstly,
the right
this is
thing
not
to
my
do.
fucking career, and I've said this multiple times. It's a fucking hobby, right? And yeah, but I did restrict in terms of like growth numbers again, if you want, by leaving Baited and doing Catch 33 with Tommy. That's fine, but I don't really give a shit because it was the right thing to do, and I'd never change that. And so your answer to answer your question, like, will I come back to Baited? Right now, it's the wrong fucking thing to do, so that's why I won't do it. Happy to be a guest. I'm not saying I'll never come back to Baited, but for the foreseeable future, like, the answer has got to be no, right? Because that would be the wrong
Unless
thing.
Tommy
Let me
quit
explain-
podcasting,
let me explain
and
to you
then you were
something.
kind of like, okay, cool. Tommy's not gonna mind, so I'll do it.
I mean, that would. I will not argue with you,
respond to you.
Andy, that
Let
that
me-
would not
let me
be a
respond.
considerable factor. But it still wouldn't be everything, you know.
Let me respond, okay, by you saying I'm not going to come back to Baited, all right, because I feel like I would be betraying Tommy. When
That's
you
an
say
element of
that,
it.
you're putting Tommy ahead. You're putting Tommy ahead of me and 250.
Well, he likes Tommy more than you. I mean, that's fair, right?
I didn't say that. I
More
didn't
than
say
me
that.
and 250.
To be
but
fair,
you do.
What
But you do.
maybe it's not a question of who I like more, but more a question of who's done what to me, who's done something wrong to me.
You have
And
more
I'll
of
be
a
honest with you,
reason.
Tommy really
Fuck
hasn't
yourself.
fucked me.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, I'm sorry, Keem, but past history.
I didn't do shit to you. You manipulated that whole fucking situation.
Okay, so Colossal, numbers don't matter to you. You're doing it as a hobby, and I think that's what Keem can't get a grasp of, that you don't care about
But
numbers.
also,
I mean,
he trusts
again-
Tommy for whatever
again,
reason.
like,
He trusts
obviously,
Tommy,
but
and
at
he
the
doesn't
sa- at
trust
the-
Keemstar. That's what it comes down to. If he trusts,
And also at the same time, I want to say, Colossal, you're dumb for not caring about numbers, because I
No,
think
that
a
is
part
not.
of
That is,
you really,
that's not it.
really
I
does
do,
care,
I do,
but you're
come
not
on,
willing
I do
to
give
say
a little
it.
bit of a shit about. You know, it's nice to see like your subscribers growing, and when they're not, it's like, oh shit, my views are dropping. Like my subscribers are dropping. Yeah, obviously everyone cares about numbers to a certain extent. And by the way, I never turn down money. I love money just like everybody fucking else. But I'm saying it's
I know
not
you
like.
like.
the
I know you
primary
like
thing.
pussy as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just wanted to say
Clown. Clown, I just miss you.
I know
on
you
the
miss.
show.
I know you miss me, Keem.
I just
I know.
miss you.
that.
I do.
Yeah.
Cue-
I
cue
do.
the Happy Days
and
theme song.
regardless of what happened, right, and who's to blame, that doesn't really matter because I think our fucking viewers are more important.
I think Colossal
So-
should just do both.
Yeah.
I think it's the wrong time to do it now. I'm not saying no for the
Go
future.
fuck yourself, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Bait It. Obviously, Clown is a pussy and hates you all. See you guys. We'll see you next week with a new guest.
Tommy
me
C.
Thanks. He's not coming on here. I'll come on his mother.
Oh.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Sicko.
Clown, thank you.
You
Clown,
got it, no
thanks for
problem.
coming
Thank
on.
you for having me on.